welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for deciding to join me today. I am back at it with another review. I have here the Lemonade palette from Dominique Cosmetics. This is a highly anticipated palette. This is a second launch from Dominique Cosmetics, so she launched this palette as well as some lip glosses. I do not have the lip glosses to share with you guys, but I do have the full review on this eyeshadow palette. I've used it the past few days. I'm also going to be showing you guys this tutorial in the video. So if you guys are ready to jump into this review, let's go ahead and get started. The Lemonade palette. This is the second launch from Dominique Cosmetics. This is their second palette. I have here the outer packaging in case you guys want to see that. I just think it's so pretty. It has like the gold, and then we have the Lemonade palette. So like I said, this is the second launch from Dominique Cosmetics. Their first palette was their Latte palette, which has really quickly became one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I honestly reach for this all the time. Mine is so beat up and dirty, but it's such a good palette. I feel like the formula is really, really nice. Dominique Cosmetics is available in Ulta. You can get the Latte palette there. As of now, the Lemonade palette is not yet released to Ulta, so I don't know when they will be putting it in Ulta, but as of right now, you can get it on DominiqueCosmetics.com. I will have it linked down below. The palette is $42. Also, with this launch, they did come out with some lip glosses. I decided not to get the lip glosses, at least right away. I thought I might wait and see if they go into Ulta and maybe swatch them, but for me, my lip gloss collection is kind of out of control, so I couldn't really justify buying the lip glosses. But there is I believe 4 different lip glosses in this collection, and I know you can buy like a bundle with everything all together. I believe it's $99 that way, but this palette retails for $42 on its own. It does have 10 shades inside of it, and they are supposed to be lemonade themed. So we do have a nice large mirror here on the front. Here are the swatches of all 10 shades from the palette. Now I do have that bone shade kind of swatched right here, and it's really hard to see that one. I feel like especially on my skin tone, it just doesn't really show up. That's kind of more of like a blending shade or a shade to go ahead and set your eyeshadow. I also feel like both of the pinks are very similar. So we have strawberry and then pink lemonade. I'm not really sure why they put 2 pinks in the palette. I would have kind of wished to see maybe like a purple or even like a red or something else. I don't know. I find it kind of weird that there's just like 2 pinks that are so similar. Maybe if one was like a really bright pink, but the fact that they're just like both pink shimmers that are like a tint, like strawberry's a tint darker than pink lemonade, it's just kind of strange to me. I really like the way that all of these perform. I would say that it's very comparable to the Latte palette's formula. I'm gonna show you guys the palettes next to each other and show you guys something that I did notice when I purchased it, as well as when I was seeing the photos of it. So the shade Sweet Tea is very, very similar to the shade Pumpkin Spice. You guys can see here that they're just pretty similar. They're not exactly the same shade, but they're very close to each other. Also, the Nude Tea as well as the Vanilla, what is that one? Vanilla Cream. I feel like those ones are very similar as well. They're both kind of like that bone neutral shade. So if you guys are ready to see the eye look, let's go ahead and get into that. To start out the look, I'm gonna go in with Nude Tea, and I'm just gonna basically just put this all over my crease just to kind of start, just like a base. I typically don't necessarily do this step, and this shade to me isn't something that I use like daily, but for the tutorial, I figured we could go ahead and use the shade. I have already applied concealer to my eyes, so I'm basically just using this to set my eyes. So now that we've got that going, I'm going to go ahead and go into Mango, and I am going in with the same brush. I'm going to very lightly go in with that and then tap off the excess. And I just want to really lightly wash this into my crease. I know this is a really pigmented color, so I want it to just be like a really light wash of it. Now that that shade's like really light in the crease, I'm going to go ahead and go into Sweet Tea, which is like that orange shade. And I'm just using my Sigma E25. And I'm just going to go ahead and place this just in like the outer V to start. And then I'm going to go ahead and start blending it into the first shade that we worked with. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with Cucumber right here. And I'm going to apply this all over my lid. I'm using my MAC 242 brush, and I'm loading my brush up. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place this all over my entire lid. The lower lash line, I'm just going back in with Sweet Tea, and I'm just working that on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take Mango right underneath that and kind of really blow out the mango shade. And then for my pop on the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Lemon Soda, and I'm going to do that on my MAC 228. And I'm going to apply that just right on the inner corner for our pop of yellow. And then here is our finished eye look. I paired it with the Amore lashes from Coco Lashes. All right, so my overall opinion on this palette is the quality is really good. The quality is there. I feel like it's a really, really nice palette. Will I reach for it all the time? I'm not really sure. I don't know yet. I want to continue to play with it. I definitely think that it's a fun palette. I feel like it's really fun for summer, like I said. Overall, the shadows perform really nicely. I really enjoy the shimmers in here. The mattes in here are great. So yeah, I definitely could recommend this palette to you guys, just depending how you feel on those shades. For me, like I said, I'm kind of like I would have changed just a few things, but I feel like it is a good palette and I definitely can recommend it to you guys. So let me know down below what other reviews you would like to see from me, or any questions you have about the Lemonade palette. Also, let me know if you guys picked it up or if you're planning on picking it up. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe down below before you go, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.